Mafia 2 Definitive Edition. Okay, the stream is still not awake. Let me refresh it. Oh, the Wi-Fi's down. For my computer only. That is great. What excellent timing for that to die. I titled this about Vito being a one-man army because... What? Because I don't know if it's going to reboot me before the game crashed or after. Before. Okay. Okay, game, hold on a second. Hello? What do you mean no upcoming streams? Okay, well, I'll figure that out in a second. Ah! Uh-oh. Okay, now is he coming up the stairs? Okay, charge back up. Okay. Okay, please. Oh, no. That's not good. The site can't be reached. Check. Reload. Try it again. What's up with the Wi-Fi? What's going on? Haha, gotcha. Got you again. Okay, we're doing okay. Thompson's killing it. What the heck? Is that a Tesla cannon? Oh, what? I took a shotgun to the face? Come on. Ennio Salieri. All this BS again. Okay, fine. Jeez, that was scary. Every time seeing that dude come up the walls. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. He didn't die. Oh, it's a different dude. So then that first guy's dead. Come on, where you at? Where you at? I see you, almost. Coming around. What? There we go. Okay, reload, wait for him to pop out of cover. What's in my back? Is that I've got a shard in my back. Someone... Once you start shooting, you can't react when they pop up. This game is... this level is a nightmare. Okay, come on, YouTube. What's going on? My laptop can't connect to the internet. It just plays with you sometimes. Like, you can't see what's there all the time. Like, the room has the same marbles as the walls, etc. Honestly, That's not even the worst. The game literally crashed once I got down to... Once I actually got to... Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no. That was not good. Don't come out, don't come out, don't come out. Here they come. What the... Go down. We all been there. The laptop not connecting. Come on. Yeah, I know, right? This is turn Wi-Fi off. Just telling you from my experience, so many spawning in one room. Yeah, this is one after another right now. So no internet. I'm worried about whoever this guy is. The game crashed right once I got to Don Falcone. What the? How many shots does it take to kill one dude? Oh, okay, there we go. Any of these guys have a Thompson? No. Wow. That's all. Oh, and these guys hide in the marble hallways. I know I'm not making sense, but just telling you where they like to hide. Wait, am I already past the point, or do I have to keep fighting? Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. If you crash 5 minutes in game, I'm gonna be real upset.
Wow, look who it is.
Oh
This
no.
is who they send? This is an insult.
Really? I just cleared out a significant portion of your... Wait. You could be missing insider tips that'll help you grow. Sign up for creator email. I'm already signed up for creator emails, so I'm gonna dismiss that. Keep fighting and pushing all you can until you reach to the observatory. Okay, good. Then do I have to keep fighting after this, or?
Vito, take care of me and all's forgiven? You really think they're just gonna let you walk after everything you did? Then again, chumps like you never do think about the big picture. But your buddy Joe understands. Don't you, Joe?
What the
Joe?
fuck is this? I could ask you the same question.
Loyalty's a funny
Joe.
thing, huh, Vito? No.
Let's go Mafia 2 stream and Chick-fil-A. Wait, how did you know I went to Chick-fil-A? How did you know? Oh no, Papa, you got Chick-fil-A. I misread that. That's too funny. Okay, before I commit... Okay, yep, all the way until you reach down to that guy in the white suit. Hard, but again, it's just a hard level. I beat it the second time around. Oh no, I had to try a few times. I died a couple times just because I was stupid. Realistically, because I was stupid. I let my guard down, got out of cover way too many times. You can watch the last stream. The end before it crashed. That's just about all I did. I just kept trying and trying and trying. It wasn't hard. I just get caught in dumb moments with low health. Okay, let me actually get the stream. Everything all popped up. Mafia 2. Oh, oops. Mafia 2 Definitive Edition. Mafia 2 Remastered. Vito. Scaletta. And we are playing Mafia 2. Oops, not Mafia. Mafia 2 Definitive Edition. And it's going into the Mafia 2 Mafia 2 live playthrough. Had to complete it for the end of my Mafia 2 walkthrough to... Like it was the first one I did back in Christmas. I'm actually kind of surprised you got it the second time. Jeez. Are you going to play Mafia 3? I actually already did play Mafia 3, so I really don't want to play it again. I don't know. Mafia 3's story just kind of feels watered down, especially having to do the exact same thing like 3 times, then 3 times, and 3 times. Mafia 3 gets me a little old. It's good gameplay. It's just a little too repetitive. It's like the gameplay loop wasn't solid with the storyline, with the plot. Like it didn't mesh with the plot line very well. Especially like I knew what I was doing was important. It's just that the gameplay loop was a little too similar for the events that you're playing. I rushed it out before Christmas, and the videos were great success along with my commentary. Oh, good times. You can play Mafia. Mafia 3 wasn't for me. Yep. Like you can't spend your money much on Mafia 2, like all mission and story, no free mode or anything. Like that's all you can do in my experience. That's my critique. And yeah, everything feels the same after a long time. Honestly, with Mafia 2, I kind of learned whatever money you get that you don't need, spend it as soon as possible because it's gonna be gone. It's gonna be gone very quickly. You get You get $3,000 from a job, and then your house burns down the very next mission, and you're like, oh, what the heck is this? Why did I even save the money? So I really felt then I actually blew a lot of, just like you said last time, gentlemen, I blew a lot of money on cars. Like, I was spending money like it was no tomorrow. I didn't realize that I was going to lose it all right after. So I was like, oh, wow, great. Good thing I did that. Yeah, I think like that too. I'm trying to be good with money, like I think before I buy. Yeah. And then it all burns away, and then you're pissed.
No such thing as friendship in this business. Didn't your old pal Leo teach you that while you're sucking his cock back in the can? You're just a fucking pawn, Vito. That's all you ever were. When are you gonna realize?
Joe, you just gotta trust me.
You think I give a shit about the feds? All those tired old fucks on the commission? They're using you, Vito. Just like Clemente used you. Just like I used you. Just like that rat fuck Henry used you. You vouched for that piece of shit. Brought him into my house. And now, you dumb fuck, you're gonna pay for it. Now, Joe.
Hey, if you're gonna pull that trigger, do it already.
He's got a magnum too. What a big mouth and personality he has.
Let's shoot this cocksucker.
Remember what we talked
On
about,
tree.
Joe? You're gonna throw all that away? Do it!
2.
Now!
3! Yeah, Joe! Oh, crap. Ouch. Oh, what? I can't shoot through that little crack.
God damn it, somebody kill these two psychos!
Oh, what the hell? That dude's still alive? Okay, you know what? I got it. Oh no, they're creeping up. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Not gonna die today.
You dumb bastard, you don't stand a chance.
He's behind us. How do you know? I can try. Ah! This guy is gonna be the one I'm worried about. Oh, it's a shotgun. I need to be careful with that one. Come on. Ouch. What the? Where the hell did you come from?
There's only 2 of them.
Oh, come on. What the hell am I doing? Okay. Come on, peek out. You gonna go top? Or are you gonna go bottom? Oh, what the? How did he survive that? What the? Where's my... Where's he at? Where's he at? Use the magnum and aim for the head and chest area if possible. Okay, hold on. I need to recover, because once this guy peek... He takes so long to peek out, like, what the... Okay, any more? Like, I shot so many rounds on him until the fat man dropped dead.
You know
Okay.
something,
Oh, that's
Carlo?
the... Oh, that was Carlo we're
Last 10
shooting. No
years,
wonder it took
all
so
I've
long.
done was kill. I killed for my country. I killed for my family. I killed anybody that got in my way.
Just want to drop
this
him,
one-
don't you? This one's for me.
This one's for me.
Fuck.
Fucking prick.
Solid Vito. Family album has been unlocked.
You know what you're doing here.
Don't worry, I took care of it. You'll see. So, what was he talking about back there?
Nothing. He made me an offer. That's all.
Yeah, I
Oh,
figured out that much. What kind of offer?
He wanted me to whack it. Said he'd make me a capo. Give me my own crew. You know, pretty much everything I ever wanted.
Yeah? So why the hell didn't you do it?
Remember that $5 you owe me?
This bastard. You're funny, man. Joseph, bro. Remember that $5 you owe me. I owe him a lot more than $5, man.
What the hell is this?
It's all right, Joe.
Is it done?
It's done.
All right, then. Looks like a celebration is in order. Come on. Let's head to the cat house.
Sounds good to me.
Come with me, Vito. There's more we need to talk about.
Oh, no.
All right, we'll see you over there.
Oh, no. I know a sense of humor when I see it. I'm naturally funny to look at.
Right.
Wait.
So what's the big secret?
Wait.
Hey, what the hell's going on? Where they taking Joe?
Sorry, kid. Joe wasn't part of our deal.
Come on. Okay, there's got to be some kind of deal we can break. What can I do? Vito, come on. What can you do? There's got to be something we can do. He's not even going to ask? What kind of deal can I break to save his life? I know sense of humor when I see it. I'm naturally funny to look at all that I just said. The trees hunting banas. The trees hunted banas. I'm not saying you aren't people with different sense of humor. No way out. Sorry, it's just forced on him to move out of Chicago or wherever he grew up from. Well, because I know that he survives technically. Because what? When you're in oh, that's it. Okay. I know that Joe technically survives because Vito talks about well, actually I was going to get there, Papa, but what's it? Vito, when you're doing his not confidant missions, what is it? When you're doing his underboss missions, he starts to talk about Joe and how he died and how Vito found out that he died. It's like, oh, I'm gonna hunt down every single guy that was involved in his death. And he commissions Franklin. No, sorry, not Franklin. He commissions Lincoln to go out and hunt him for him because Vito never had the time to go after them, and they all happen to be in New Orleans. What's the city that they're in? It's not New Orleans, is it? New Bordeaux. They're all in New Bordeaux at that time. So he was like, "Yo, they're all here. I need your help to find them all down." So he technically survives after that, like after this point in the game. And then he's mentioned in the underboss missions, like, "Oh, I found out that he died, and I found out that these guys did it, and all these people were involved. I'm going after all these guys, and that's why I'm in New Bordeaux." I mean, besides him being exiled here. But yeah, actually, Papa. Funny that you mentioned that, Papa. What is it? Actually, hold on. Let me read this first. There's speculation that the guy with him at the end of Mafia 3 is Joe. Oh, yeah, with Leo Galante. All right, this got interesting. Keep it up. I need to know. My cousin was the only person I know who played through the game start to finish. He didn't spoil the ending, though. What Papa's referring to is that a lot of people speculate, because he looks a little bit similar and because he's wearing, like, the same suit that he did at the end, that one of the guys that shows up at the end with Leo Galante is Joe Barbaro. There's no confirmation on that. As far as I know, I haven't really looked into it too much, but I do know that a lot of people speculate, hey, this guy looks like Joe, he's wearing the same suit as Joe, maybe it's the same guy. Okay. But actually, let me go ahead and rename this. The end of Mafia. Actually, hold on. Cancel. The end of Mafia 2. Okay, save. I hope you're okay after all that. Like, it was a lot of hours to complete this game. Like, I know I was tired after. Like, this game is so long. Honestly, I just started streaming, so I was kind of hoping there was a little bit more. I mean, of course, yeah, the game was pretty long, so no complaints there. But 20 minutes of content, honestly, was kind of short for a part. I probably could have finished it I could have finished it yesterday if it didn't crash right when I got there. But I'm actually, since I've just wrapped it up, wait, hold on a second. If I continue story, where's it going to take me? To better avoid the cops while speeding, check the radar for cops in your vicinity. Vicinity, Lord. I need water. It's a good thing I got a fridge. Thank you, Mom and Dad. My parents, when I moved out, not a year ago, a year and a half ago? When I moved out a year and a half ago, they got me a mini fridge. And I kept it. And now it's in my room. And now I keep drinks in it. What? Alright, let's do it again. I don't care. Give me a chance to use all the guns I picked up. What the heck kind of reloading was that, Joe? This MP40 is... MP40 is useless! Sorry, you're not gonna flank me that easily. What the?
You dumb bastard, you don't stand a chance. You can't kill them all.
Sure we can. Where's he at? He's gonna come up. Oh. Nope, sorry. Not that easy. Hey, Joe's cleaning house back there. Alright, where are you going? Where are you going? Whoa, what the hell?
I'm gonna enjoy watching.
Oh no, he's alive! He's alive! Oh no, he's flanking. Come on, peek up. I got 33 shots.
Somebody kill these two psychos! You dumb bastard, you don't stand a chance. You can't kill them all.
Come on. Oh, crap, he's behind me. There we go.
Enjoy watching you die.
Come on, where you at? Thank you, Joe.
Come on already. There's only two of them.
Okay, 15 and 24. Oh, that one looked ugly. Got him. He's in our back line, flanking. Joe? Did Joe just die?
Oh, I kind of missed
That dude's
this.
still alive.
Reminds me of my prohibition days.
What the hell? This dude is seriously running all the way around. What the heck is this? Really? Who is that him? Alright, you know what? One more grenade. For good measure. It's right behind him. For real? For real? Right in the face. You see the Game Awards show.
You know
Wait, the Game Awards
Carlo?
came out?
For the last 10 years, all I've done was kill. I killed for my country. I killed for my family. I killed anybody that got in my way. But this one's for me. Fuck. You. Fucking prick.
Metropolitan area.
I sure as hell hope you know what you're doing here.
Don't worry, I took care of it. You'll see. So, what was he talking about back there?
Nothing. He made me an offer, that's all.
Yeah, I figured out that much. What kind of offer?
He wanted me to whack you. Said he'd make me a capo. Give me my own crew. You know, pretty much everything I ever wanted.
Yeah? So why the hell didn't you do it?
Remember that $5 you owe me?
Dang. Should have been like, wait, he's the one who killed him.
What the hell is this?
It's all right, Joe.
Is it done?
It's done.
All right, then. Looks like a celebration is in order. Come on. Let's head to the cat house.
Sounds good to me.
Come with me, Vito. There's more we need to talk about.
All right, we'll see you over there.
All right. So what's the big secret? Hey, what the hell's going on? Where they taking Joe?
Sorry, kid. Joe wasn't part of our deal.
You can tell he's like not you can tell that even Leo is like, crap. I think Elden Ring got Game of the Year. Come on, man. I mean, I'm not surprised, but I can't not be disappointed. Wait, Game Awards. There was another game on the ticket that I really wanted to win, but I don't remember what it was. Game Awards 2022. Wish God of War got it. Game Awards 2022, Tower of Fantasy, Diablo Immortal. I'm so glad that didn't win. Wait. Best mobile game, Marvel Snap. That game was amazing. Wait, which one? God of War or Diablo Immortal or Genshin Impact? Best esports game, Valorant? Kind of surprised League of Legends didn't get it again. God of War. Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike is on the board? Rocket League's on the board? Dota 2? Well, okay, I can kind of see it, but really? Game of the Year, Stray. Oh, wait, they're actually still... They haven't voted on it yet. Stray! Oh, I really want to get... Dang, that's a nominee for Game of the Year? That's kind of surprising. Isn't Stray like an indie game? Xenoblade Chronicles 3, yeah, no surprise there. Elden Ring, no surprise. Horizon Forbidden West, that's surprising, actually. It hasn't been selected yet. It hasn't won yet. Game of War, God of War Ragnarok, A Plague Tale Requiem. Oh, I wanted to play that, I think. Isn't that a horror game? Best ongoing game, Fortnite, Final Fantasy 14, Genshin Impact, Apex Legend, Destiny 2. Destiny 2 is ongoing? They still update that? Community support. Fortnite. Oh, there's a category for community support? Ayy. No Man's Sky is on the board? Why? Why? Literally, why? Destiny 2 or Fortnite would probably win that. Well, I don't know how Final Fantasy 14 is on that, actually. RDR2 should have gotten Fake of the Year, for real. Fake of the Year? Oh, yeah. For their community support? What a joke. Rockstar just gave up. Best adaptation, Sonic the Hedgehog 2? Are those movies? These are movies. Oh, video game adaptations, okay. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Uncharted, The Cuphead Show, Cyberpunk Edge Runners, Arcane. I'm gonna say either Uncharted or Cyberpunk's gonna get it. Game of the Year. Honestly, it should have. Wait, what won in its place? Didn't RDR2 win last year? What was Game of the Year last year? God of War? Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Best role-playing game. Actually, Elden Ring for sure is gonna win best role-playing game. For sure, absolutely for sure. Uncharted so much better than Cyberpunk. I mean, I haven't watched either. From the reception that Cyberpunk got, I wouldn't be surprised if they got it. Although, considering that... Wait, is Edge Runners a movie or a TV show? Yeah, Game of War won in 2018. Okay, so then, yeah, that makes sense. Best anticipated game, Hogwarts Legacy. I heard that was not going to be good. I'm really looking forward to it, but I heard it wasn't going to be good. I heard some bad news. Final Fantasy 16, Breath of the Wild sequel, which is planned. Starfield, Bethesda game. Resident Evil 4. Let's see, innovation in accessibility. As Dusk Falls, Return to Monkeyland, Last of Us Part 1. Oh, God. The Quarry, God of War Ragnarok. Best narrative. A Plague Tale, Requiem, Immortality, Elden Ring, Horizon Forbidden West, okay, maybe, God of War Ragnarok, of course. Action Adventure, Stray? Stray's an action adventure? Oh, I guess adventure, yeah. Action? That's kind of surprising. A Plague Tale, Requiem, I need to play that, I need to figure out what that is. Tunic. Best multiplayer game, Modern Warfare, MW2 22, Multiverses, Splatoon's 3. There's a 3 now? TMNT Shredder's Revenge? Overwatch 2. I really don't want Overwatch 2 to win, as fun as it is. As games, best games for impact. As Dusk Falls, Endling, Extinction is Forever. I was a teenage exocologist. No, exocolonist. I was a teenage exocolonist. What the heck is that word? A Memoir in Blue, Citizen Sleeper, Hindsight, Audio Design, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Gran Turismo 7 absolutely needs to get that. GT7 absolutely needs to get Best Audio Design. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be mad. Best Fighting Game, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Multiverses, Sifu, The King of Fighters 15, DNF Duel. As Dusk Falls is a great game. Yeah, I will take your word for it because I don't know anything about it actually. Zero. Literally zero. Best Family Game, Splatoon's 3, Mario plus Rabbids, Lego Star Wars, Nintendo Switch Sports, Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I'm thinking that either Switch Sports or Kirby's gonna win that one. Or maybe Lego Star Wars. It's a pretty strong tie between the three. I haven't seen Splatoon 3, but I think it's pretty competitive. It's like a Telltale game. Ooh, I'll have to see that then. Definitely will have to check that out. Best Content Creator of the Year, QT Cinderella, Ludwig Agren, Carl Jacobs, Nobru Nibelian. I don't know any of these people. Best Performance, Man Engage, Immortality, Sunny. I'm guessing these are actors for the characters. Ashley Birch, Horizon Forbidden West, Christopher Judge. I'm hoping Christopher Judge gets it. God of War Ragnarok. I don't know what he played, but cool. It's only on PC and Xbox. There we go. Best sports/racing game, NBA 2K. Why are racing games and sports games in the same division? Of course NBA 2K is going to take that. Or actually, maybe FIFA 23 will take it. I really hope that GT7 or F122 get it. I like my PS better, though. Papa, you're a real one. My thing is too bright, isn't it? Yeah, even if I get back, you can see my face. Let me see if I... Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Best esports player. I don't know any of these guys. Oh, Faker. Actually, I kind of hope that Faker wins. Or Kerrigan. Best art direction. Stray or Scorn will probably win that one. Or maybe God of War. Or, yeah, probably either Stray, Scorn, or God of War. Best score or soundtrack. Nah, GT7's not on it. Okay, I can kind of get that. Metal Hellsinger. Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Elden Ring. I'm guessing Xenoblade's going to take that one. Best action game. Modern Warfare 2, 22. Bayonetta 3. Sifu. Neon White. And then TMNT. I'm probably thinking Modern Warfare 2 is going to take that one. Best independent game. Stray is probably going to take that one. If it's nominated for Game of the Year, Stray's taking that one for sure. Best strategy game. Dune. Spice Wars. 2 Point Campus. Mario plus Rabbids. Victoria 3. Total Hammer. Total War, Warhammer 3. I don't know any of these. Probably Mario vs. Rabbids. It's the only one that I'm even remotely familiar with. I kind of don't want it to win because it's Ubisoft. Best VR game. Among Us VR. That's probably going to take it. Moss Book 2 is VR? Okay, interesting. I don't know the other three. Bone Lab, After the Fall, Red Matter 2. Don't know those. Best debut indie game. Probably Stray's going to win that one too. Unless... maybe Tunic or Norco? I don't know Neon White or Vampire Survivors. I barely know Norco. Best studio/game direction. Sony Interactive on Horizon Forbidden West. Wait, Horizon Forbidden West is in here twice. Once under Sony Interactive and once under Guerrilla Games. Then Sony is on here twice for God of War. And then Santa Monica is in here. God of War is in there a second time under Santa Monica. Then there's Stray for Annapurna Interactive. Elden Ring from Software Inc. Stray is on second time for Blue 12 Studios. Elden Ring's up there a second time for B&E Entertainment. And then Half Mermaid with Immortality. Best Esports Event, EVO 22. 22 League of Legends World Champions. 22 Valorant Champions. PGL. 22 Midseason Invitational. Probably it's going to be the Valorant Championships or the Midseason Invitational. Best Esports Coach. I don't know any of them, so I'm skipping that. Best Esports Team. I don't know any of these either, actually. I think they're Valorant teams. Because it's got Dark Zero, FaZe, Loud, LA Thieves, Gen G Academy. I don't know any of those. Let's see. Let's see if we can find the Game Awards. TheGameAwards.com. Where can we watch? The page cannot... What? Oh, my VPN set to Miami. Dallas. What? I can't view it from Dallas either? What about Atlanta? Can't view it from Atlanta either. I know LA Thieves and FaZe. FaZe has been around forever. No surprise there. LA Thieves is new to me. Are they all Valorant teams, Papa? Ah! The Family Album. Vito Scaletta came to America from Sicily as a child, learning about poverty firsthand in Empire Bay's Italian ghetto. He watched his father work himself into an early grave and soon decided that life inside the law wasn't for him. Growing up on the streets, Vito crossed paths with Joe Barbaro, a loud-mouthed bully who eventually became his best friend. Vito and Joe were the brains and the brawn behind 100 petty crimes, all the while watching the neighborhood's wealthy gangsters and dreaming of the good life. Now an adult, Vito is determined to make something of himself at all costs. They have COD teams too. Okay. Interesting. Well, yeah, I guess MW2 is borderline competitive. Joe Barbaro is a career criminal and a lifelong friend of Vito Scaletta. Brash and unpredictable, Vito can seemingly make trouble out of nothing. Joe can seemingly make trouble out of nothing. As a child, Joe was the neighborhood bully. He met Vito when the younger boy offered to fight him for a place in his gang. Wait, which one is the younger boy? Which one is younger? Joe or Vito? Over the next 10 years, the two of them made a great team, Rational Leo keeping Wild Joe in check as they enjoyed a life of petty crime. These days, Joe lives large, strong booze, fast cars, and loose women. Moving up the criminal ladder is the perfect way for him to feed his vices. Henry Tomasino. The son of a Sicilian mobster, Henry Tomasino was sent to America in 1931 by his father to escape Mussolini's crackdown on the Sicilian Mafia. Upon arriving in Empire Bay, Henry came under the protection of family friend and ruthless mob boss, Alberto Clemente. Now a full member of the Clemente family, he is regarded as a loyal soldier and respected hitman. Henry is reserved and has few friends. His sole motivation is pride. Mrs. Scaletta. Vito's mother, Maria Scaletta, has seen tough times. I want to read in an Italian accent. She came to America with her husband Antonio and her 2 children seeking a better life. Instead, America brought little but poverty and hardship. She watched as her husband's will was broken through years of toil and alcoholism, as her son turned to a life of petty crime. Devoutly religious, Maria has faith that God will save her family and steer Vito to an honest life. Now, a widow after Antonio's death, Maria still lives in a small family apartment with her daughter Francesca. Mr. Scaletta. Antonio Scaletta married his wife Maria in the tiny Sicilian village of San Martino in 1920. Their daughter Francesca arrived 1 year later, soon followed by Vito. In 1932, Antonio and his family made the long journey to America, arriving in Empire Bay nearly penniless and unable to speak English, just like my parents. Antonio accepted work and housing from union boss Derek Papalardo, trapped in a vicious cycle of backbreaking labor and extortionate rent. Antonio grew distant from his family as he turned to drinking, his dreams shattered. He drowned in the Southport docks in 1943 after falling into the water, apparently drunk. Francesca Scaletta. Francesca Scaletta is Vita's older sister. A shy and quiet girl, she graduated from high school with honors and has run the church youth club since she was 16. Oh, she's the girls that I would have loved to date when I was a kid. Francesca tried to steer Vito away from the local street gangs when they were young, rewarding him with candy for doing chores and attending church. Now that they're older, all she can do is pray. Francesca, or Frankie as Vito calls her, lives at home with her mother, supporting them both with her bookkeeping job at the Trago Oil Company. Oh, she works for Trago. Eric Riley was born in Empire Bay to Irish immigrant parents in 1918. He grew up in Millville, working with his father servicing trucks for Trago Oil. Eric married Sarah Collins. Oh. Eric married Sarah Collins, the daughter of the Trago motor pool boss, in 1936. After the wedding, Eric was rarely at home, stumbling in late at night after drinking with his delinquent friends and often verbally and physically abusing his wife. She left him after 2 miserable years. Eric lost his job soon after and now earns money working occasional bar shifts and dealing marijuana. Frankie, what are you thinking with this dude? Martin Santorelli. What's your favorite character from Mafia 2? Vito, easily Vito. He's got a moral code and he's smart. It's just that he's been around the wrong crowd all his life and the entirety of the game, and it gets him in trouble. He's a smart guy, which is why once you see him in Mafia 3, he's very level-headed and he's your smartest mafia boss. Smartest mafia boss. No, I said he's your smartest underboss in Mafia 3. Easily the smartest. His dad worked as a projectionist in the huge theater in Martin Santorelli in the huge theater in Midtown. So Marty watched a lot of movies as a kid, especially gangster films. Marty dreamed of life in the mob, and in his teens took to hanging around Freddy's bar, just like his childhood neighbor and role model, Joe Barbaro. He now runs errands for Joe, delivering messages, collecting his winning bets, and waxing his car. He nags Joe to let him come along on some of his jobs, but Joe sees Marty as a kid brother and too naive to get involved in serious business. Yeah, and then he gets him killed. Eddie Scarpa. One of the most dangerous men in Empire Bay, Eddie Scarpa is a jovial sociopath. Once a Moretti family hitman, Eddie now runs many of Carlo Falcone's rackets out of the Maltese Falcon restaurant. Born in 1908 in Tambora, Eddie fell in with organized crime at an early age. I got GTA San Andreas on my phone for $5. That's actually solid, although kind of high for a mobile game, even if it's GTA. He and Carlo met while smuggling liquor into Empire Bay during Prohibition. When Carlo became the head of the Moretti, now Falcone criminal family, he wanted to reward Eddie, so he appointed him the owner of the cat house. The two are still close friends, although Carlo secretly views Eddie as a liability due to a poorly concealed drinking problem. Let's see. Luca Guarino. Giurino, I guess. Luca Giurino is a capo in the Clemente family, a position to which he rose after entombing his predecessor in the founding and the foundation of the Culver Dam. Always meticulously presented, Luca tries to mask his crude nature with an air of sophistication, though his ignorance always shows through. He was involved in Clemente's bootlegging operation during Prohibition, and afterwards attended to some of the family's more grim tasks at the Clemente slaughterhouse, where his ruthless nature drove him up the ranks. Prohibition single-handedly brought the mob to power. Single-handedly. If Prohibition didn't happen, if the government never tried to outlaw alcohol, or any drugs for that matter, underground crime wouldn't have grown to the level that it is now. Now underground crime basically runs the world. Federico Fat Derek Papalardo is a Vinci family capo and head of the local chapter of the Longshoremen's Union. He started working the docks as a strike bearer in 1916. It was his involvement in dockyard smuggling that led to his introduction into the Vinci crime family. After spending 2 years in prison for embezzlement, he played a prominent role in Empire Bay's Vinci-Moretti War in the early 1930s, after which he was rewarded with his current position. He then married Frank Vinci's goddaughter, bringing him further prestige. Derek is vulgar, violent, and greedy, perfect attributes for his job. Carlo Falcone. Carlo Falcone arrived in America in 1913 and quickly fell in with the Moretti family. He ran their bootlegging operation during Prohibition, working with Eddie Scarpa to run alcohol from Canada. Carlo secretly conspired with Frank Vinci to assassinate Tommaso Moretti in 1933, bringing the Vinci-Moretti War to an end, and taking control of the Moretti family himself. An apt strategist and modernizer, Carlo has no time for Sicilian mafia traditions. He recognizes that the mob got rich through Prohibition and that they needed a similar revenue stream to stay at peace. Yeah, this is why he starts dealing dope. The problem is, even though alcohol kills, it's too popular. The problem with heroin is that it kills people so easily. Even more easily than any other drug on the market. Narcotics are deadly. Don't mess with narcotics. Those things will ruin your life. Alberto Clemente. Alberto Clemente is head of the Clemente crime family. After killing a Palermo police captain for his uncle Silvio in 1920, he fled to Empire Bay. There, through his uncle's underworld contacts, he eventually made big money smuggling liquor during Prohibition. He was approved by the commission to start his own family in 1929. Though powerful, Clemente's gang is still seen as second-rate by the other families. This is mostly due to Clemente's crooked business practices, even by mob standards. Come on, Alberto. Frank Vinci. Frank Vinci is the long-standing boss of the Vinci family. Arriving in Empire Bay in 1908 with close friend Leo Galante, Vinci quickly set up extortion rackets in the Italian immigrant community. His gang ruled the city for the next decade. Frank operates discreetly, having close ties to politicians and police. When Prohibition cash dried up in the early 30s, tension between the Vinci and Moretti families erupted into a full-scale war. This conflict cost Vinci his underworld primacy, but he remains a powerful advocate of traditional mafia values, especially when it comes to drugs. Leo Galante. Leo Galante is consigliere to Frank Vinci and the mastermind behind the most successful criminal organization in Empire Bay's history. Upon arrival in 1908, the pair set up the Vinci family. Leo strategized and Frank provided the muscle. The pair took control of the Southport docks in the early 1920s, which made for easy smuggling of alcohol during Prohibition. Leo's passion lies in sports, especially boxing and horse racing. For 20 years, Leo ran the city's biggest bookmaking operation. He was arrested for fixing fights in 1943 and sentenced to 5 years in jail. He's basically Vito. He's Vito and Frank is Joe. Which actually makes sense why Leo likes him so much. And literally saved his life. Gave him one last chance to kill Falcone and get out of the city. Stephen Coyne is an enforcer for the Vinci family. Steve grew up in rural Berkland, moving to the city at the age of 16. While being arrested for battery, Steve badly beat an EBPD officer and was sentenced to 10 years, of which he served 5. It was in prison that he started working as muscle for fellow inmate Derek Papalardo, a relationship that continues on the outside. Steve can never be a full member due to his Dutch-Irish heritage, but became the family's most trusted associate after he assassinated rival boss Tommaso Moretti. Wait a second, does Moretti have one extra letter there? It does. They spelled it wrong in Steve's. They spelled Moretti wrong in Steve's family page. To end the Empire Bay mob war. Brian O'Neill. Dipton and Kingston are two of the oldest districts in Empire Bay, and the O'Neill gang that rules these areas has a long history. Brian O'Neill is the grandson of Jimmy O'Neill, head of Empire Bay's once powerful Irish mob. The O'Neill clan first settled in the city in the early 1800s. Brian had his own ragtag gang of flunkies and employs them in rash and violent criminal acts. Smash and grabs, burglaries, muggings, and holdups are Brian's specialties. Anything where his brute force and limited intellect can earn him the cash for a night out and the company of the city's many prostitutes. Mr. Wong holds the rank of enforcer in Empire Bay's Triad criminal organization. He operates out of the Red Dragon restaurant in Chinatown. The young Zheyun Wong Zheyun Wong came to America as forced labor on a ship smuggling opium. He escaped when they made port at Cape Peak and headed east to Empire Bay. Penniless and unable to speak English, he fell into servitude to the Triads. He moved up the ranks slowly, guarding opium dens and eventually masterminding their smuggling operation. He killed his cousin for stealing a shipment of opium, proving his loyalty and thus earning his current position. Zheyun. What kind of name is Zheyun? Not sure. I mean, I wish I knew the tones, but, you know. Antonio Tony Balls Balsamo is an aging mafia soldier in the Falcone crime family. Tony has worked for the Falcone family for over 20 years. He was once Tommaso Moretti's personal driver and was badly injured when a car bomb killed Moretti in 1933. Since then, he has spent most of his time working the Falcone family's protection rackets. His most recent assignment is to protect the family's accountant, Harvey Beans Epstein. Harvey Epstein? And the secrets he holds. Greaser. Street punks known as greasers first appeared across America in the early 1950s, named after their slicked-back hairstyles. Greasers' interests include motorcycles, hot rods, and rock and roll. Rebellious troublemakers, greasers are the dirtier side of the rock and roll generation, barely organized, tough delinquents with attitude. Greasers in Empire Bay are led by ex-U.S. Army tank engineer Billy Bones Barnes, and hang around the garages and vacant lots of Millville, racing their cars, drinking alcohol, and partying. City album. Mike Brewski. Mike Brewski runs the junkyard in Riverside. Ostensibly a mechanic, Mike is a career criminal, having served 2 brief prison sentences in his early 20s for involvement in Lost Heaven bank heists. After his second stretch, Mike moved to Empire Bay and used his stashed earnings to open a junkyard. Mike runs various scams, trading in stolen auto parts, fencing stolen goods, and allowing the mob to use his junkyard to dispose of incriminating evidence. Harry. Nathaniel Harold Harry Marsden III is a gun nut who sells black market military ordnance out of his basement shop in Kingston. He served 6 years in the U.S. Army and fought in France in World War II. It was in Normandy, during a nighttime visit to a whorehouse, that Harry earned a discharge when he poked out his left eye on a branch while climbing over a fence. Upon returning to Empire Bay, Harry worked with some army contacts to get his hands on surplus ordnance. Ordnance? It's ordnance. They spelled it wrong. Again. They spelled it correctly in this paragraph, right? No, they spelled it wrong both times. In between studying military history and drinking with fellow war vets, he supplies weapons to various organized crime elements in the city. Bruno Levine is a mob-backed loan shark based out of a small office in Southport. He sits at the top of a network of loan sharks in Empire Bay and is officially sanctioned by the commission. He lends mob money to small-time sharks, crooks, and businessmen, charging extortionate rates of interest and backed up by mob muscle. He is fair insofar as he treats all debtors equally. He will honor his side of any bargain to the letter, but expects the same in return. Numerous stories exist of those who have failed to pay Bruno back on time. Andreas El Greco Karafantis is an expatriate Greek doctor. He provides discreet medical services to Empire Bay's Mafia families. El Greco studied medicine in London and originally served as a doctor in the Greek embassy. He was transferred in 1927 to the office of the U.S. ambassador in Empire Bay. El Greco was dismissed from the embassy 3 years after a dalliance? After a dalliance with the ambassador's wife, and went into private practice. After being handsomely rewarded for saving the lives of a number of gangsters during Empire Bay's Vinci Moretti War, he began offering his services to the underworld. Giuseppe Palminteri was regarded as Italy's most talented forger and safecracker, renowned by the underworld and police alike. He often worked directly for the Sicilian Mafia, including when he helped to break 13 notorious gangsters, including Alberto Clemente's uncle Silvio, out of a Palermo jail in 1917. When Mussolini rose to power, Giuseppe relocated to Empire Bay, where he once again began providing illicit services to the city's mob families. Now retired, Giuseppe is a friendly old man with no known family who only lives for his craft. Freddie Maccioni. Freddie Maccioni is the bartender and proprietor of Freddy's in Little Italy. Freddy's was a speakeasy during Prohibition, funneling alcohol smuggled by Alberto Clemente to thirsty customers, and enjoying protection from Clemente's gang. After Prohibition, Clemente capitalized on Freddy's gambling debts to buy the bar, funded a refit, and reopened it as a bar and restaurant. Freddy's now plays host to the day-to-day operations of the Clemente family, in addition to laundering money from Clemente's protection rackets. Jack Olviero. Jack Olviero is the bartender at the Maltese Falcon, one of the classier restaurants in Empire Bay and the base of the Falcone family's operations. Jack worked for Eddie Scarpa during Prohibition, running alcohol out of Tambora. When Jack was arrested for smuggling in 1928, he refused to cooperate with authorities and did his time. He was rewarded with his current job by Eddie and Carlo upon his release. These days, Jack is happy to work the bar at the Falcon, and turns a blind eye to the daily traffic of mobsters, money, and contraband. Sidney Penn, or the Fat Man as he is widely known in the Empire Bay underworld, is a crooked businessman and former associate of Alberto Clemente. Clemente bought a stake in Penn's Empire Bay Cab Company in the late 1920s and began laundering his bootlegging profits through the company. The two fell out when Penn opened a distillery in Sand Island in 1939 and refused to give Clemente a piece of the action, assuming the evidence he had against him would keep him safe. After his men killed two would-be hitmen sent by Clemente, Penn stepped up his personal security. Alright. Car Cyclopedia. Alrighty. Papa, if you're still here, I'm probably going to hop on Persona, or let's see, what else have we got? Persona, I might want to start Yakuza. Persona, Yakuza, Life is Strange, Ni no Kuni 2. Decisions. Where the heck is this? I've never seen this in the game. Why is the back narrower than the front? Now the Cossack. The Culver. Police. Houston Wasp. Houston? Whoa. I haven't seen this in the game. Or maybe I have and I just never driven it. Kind of slow, though. 208 brake horsepower. Ooh, the Jefferson. Very slow, but luxurious for sure. Kind of irrelevant for a mob boss, though. Or a mobster. Here we go. The Hollywood. Alrighty, Papa. I'm a swap. Let me end the video here and swap over to... I think I'm going to play some Persona. I want to play some Persona. Because we're still in the middle of the dungeon. Dungeon, what am I saying? We're still in the middle of the palace, the museum. Alrighty, everybody. Thank you guys very much for watching. Please give this video a like and a subscribe. We'll see you guys in a minute after I use the restroom. I probably should end the stream before I close the game. Not that it matters. It